Okay, hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. And this week I have a new piece. So I have like these little baskets that my mom had gave to me a while back, and I'm barely getting a chance to work on them now. And I wanted to apologize. I said like every 2 weeks, but the plan is initially every 2 weeks. But if not, it's every time I can. It's every time that I can. But yeah. But as you can see, I had already started last time, just because when I do these drawings, I don't initially plan what I'm doing. Yeah, it takes me a while to figure out what I want to do. But right now I'm still kind of like on the landmarks of El Paso. Drew them. And now I am just going to outline them. Okay, so I finally finished outlining all of this. So originally I traced it with this, but it was too light, so I went back and traced it with this. So it's a lot darker and a lot more depth. So now I'm gonna begin painting it. Alright, so now we're gonna start painting this. Okay, so just like last time, I have my supplies to start painting them. I have my extra watercolors that are in tubes. I have my watercolors that's in this palette. I have my water. I have glitter just in case if I want to decorate it like I did the wooden panel, but I don't think I will need these. I still have some Mod Podge. Don't think I'll be needing them this time, but just in case, it's always good to have some Mod Podge. And then I have my brushes. Yeah, they're kind of worn out. It's okay. Artist brushes are never fully clean-ish, but whatever. But yeah, so we have our brushes and we have our water. Okay. So what I'm thinking is, since this landmark is white, I'm gonna try experimenting a little and try to see what I can do. But if not, I'm gonna have to mix it since this basket is kind of like a mint green. So we're gonna have to try we might have to try something different. And then here I have the letters here. This I might try to do yellow, and then let's see, this is white. I looked up the pictures. This is white. The cross is white up front. The church is white for the most part. And then the bell is also like a white as well. But if the white doesn't work as planned, then I'll just go ahead and substitute it with something like a light orange and mix it in with a white to make it lighter. But yeah. Alrighty, sounds good. Okay, so as you see, I for the most part finished painting it here. And now the last thing I need to do for this one is I'm just gonna let it sit and dry a little bit. And like I said, this is kind of like a prototype because I think I have a few more of these baskets. Some with the same color and then another one, I believe it's a little bit darker. But I'm going to let this sit for now, and then I'm going to go back and trace it a little bit. I'm going to go back and trace it with my Sharpie, and then now that I'm looking at it, I might put some Mod Podge on it, but I'm going to be very careful about that because this was already kind of hard to paint on, so we'll see. But I'm going to let it sit here. And then I'm going to go ahead and retrace the lines and then paint. So it's been a day. So I went ahead and let these dry here. So I went ahead and let these dry here. And so now what I'm gonna do is I'm more or less happy with how it turned out. But now I feel that the background needs a little bit of work, especially because there are some pencil marks still, like with the title. So what I think I'm gonna do is, like with the wooden panel, I'm gonna make like these like splatted like this. I'm gonna try to go for that splatting effect. Now I'm not gonna go as like detailed, I'm not gonna try to go in as dark as the pictures on the side. I just want to cover up the pencil marks as much as I can. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright guys, so we are done for this week's new art piece. So as you saw, I put like I painted the background with kind of like that splatter effect, just to give it more character and to cover up the pencil lines that were, especially up front where it says El Paso Mission Trail, just to cover up the pencil lines a little bit more. And then I decided to add Mod Podge. I'm not quite sure how well it'll work on this, since this is like a very difficult material. It almost seems like it slid right off in the beginning, but I just kept on applying layer after layer. So hopefully the Mod Podge does its job and to kind of seal the paint, the paint. But yeah, this is this week, so it's basically done. I just need to let it dry overnight, but this is how it looks. And yeah, thank you for joining me on this week, and I will see you next time.